Watch and burn.
Hey everybody. So I was just wondering, do you think that Dani was set up in Midsommar because of the picture of her with the flowers around it in her parents' bedroom at the start, where her sister, of course, who's very mentally ill, decides to kill herself and her parents, which I thought was a little much. It's one thing if you're going to make the decision to kill yourself, although that's still incredibly sad and unfortunate. I just don't think you should have the right to wipe out anybody else while you're attempting to commit suicide. I am being eaten alive out here. But yeah, so do you think Dani was already sort of set up to become part of the cult that she ends up inevitably becoming a part of at the end of the movie? Do you think that this was the way it was? Like, do you think this had been carved in stone from the time the movie starts? Was Dani's sister killing herself and her parents an integral part of this? Did that need to happen? Was that planned? Which seems strange, but was it planned? Were her parents okay with it? So that Dani could head over there, meet the people, sort of do the whole dancing thing, watch her boyfriend be stuffed inside a bear, set on fire and all that. Do you think that was planned from the jump, or do you think the flowers, which do look suspiciously like the flowers that the cult use a bunch throughout the course of the movie, I can't remember the name, what they're called. I've seen this movie like 10 times. I can't remember what they're called. It doesn't matter. Do you think Dani was set up in Midsommar? Because I kind of do, but at the same time I kind of don't, because I think wiping her family out might have been a little extreme, which I know it's important because then the group that she ends up joining, the cult, they become her new family. And the guy that likes her in the cult, he's like, I lost my family too. So it's like, it makes me wonder, like, was he set up as well? Did they wipe out his family too so that they could get him into their ranks? Because it was I always thought it was suspicious that he shared the same sort of, his family shared the same fate that Dani's did, whereas he was alone in the world because they were all killed, just like her parents and sister was. So I'm not 100% sure of whether or not Dani was baited into this from the jump, or if it was a little more natural. I've never known. I've always wondered this. What do you guys think? Do you think Dani was set up in this? I kind of do. But I'm going to go because it's been like 2.5 minutes. So like always, thank you for hanging out with me for a little over 2.5 minutes while I discussed whether or not Dani was set up in Midsommar right from the jump. Don't forget to let me know what you think in the comments. But most importantly, don't forget that you guys are amazing. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.